This week 2 player props and Triple D edition of the Stephie Smalls Show on the Sports Gambling Podcast Network is brought to you by Underdog. Underdog got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. We've got 25% off everything in the merch store. Use promo code FOOTBALL. Make sure to check out the Stephie Smalls Show merch. Let's fucking yap.
Stephie touch balls, betting it all on the power bottom false top drop the football. Like hopes they've been teasing, they're missing the fall season. ACL twisted, bank account freezing, but Smalls cut the shots like some more reading. Leaderboard rising while the slot machine's ringing. She's slinging play stats like Nostradamus. $100 bills raining down upon us.
I feel like a proud mom watching that intro. I just love it so much. Hello, week 2. It's the Thursday episode. We got Cap and Yap props, triple D's with our beloved Anand. And then, producer Ryan's going to come on. We're going to do Stephception, figure out what the hell we're doing with Circa Picks. But first, we'll start out with Anand. I cracked a Miller. How's it going? I did say happy Friday when I got backstage. I know it's Thursday, but that's the form I'm in apparently.
Yeah, this is a rat day for you for sure.
It's a rat day.
But,
I don't know.
It's fair. We don't get a whole lot of great Thursday night games any given season. This is among the best of them. So excited to get into it.
Yeah, absolutely. Where are you off to this? You are at a different game basically every night of the weekend. Where are you off to this weekend? Or are you not going anywhere?
I'm not going anywhere this week. I'm here until the 22nd, and then I go to Ravens Lions, which I'm very excited about.
Okay, that'll be a good one. Let's get right into week 2. Props. Give me one that you're looking at.
Yeah, it's Jerry Jeudy over 4.5 receptions.
Okay.
A lot of the lines numbers in terms of like yardage have been nerfed by people that know what they're doing. You're going to have to pay some juice. I think it's like minus 130 where I looked. But him to me specifically, like the Browns have nobody else. Like it's him or Cedric Tillman. That's it. That's it. And if you want to play Njoku, good for you, but that's not where I'm putting my eggs. I think that at some point we're going to have to acknowledge that he's just kind of good now.
He lost me a lot of money in the Circa fantasy contest last year. So I'm kind of traumatized. He's like, it's kind of a trauma thing, but I like Jerry Jeudy.
I do too.
He gets a lot of hate. He does get a lot of hate.
I think most ex-Broncos receivers get a lot of hate, no matter where they go or what they do. It's just, I don't know what it is. Something in the air up there. But to me, he is one of those very rare players that can, at any point in time, take over a game yardage-wise.
Yeah.
And so I think as an OC, your job is basically find ways to get him the ball.
Absolutely. I'm with you. My one is just my first one. My one. Oh my God. Words. Come on, Smalls. You can do it. We just started 3 minutes and 40 seconds in and we're already fucking up our words. Javonte Williams over 54.5 rushing yards, minus 115. This is quite literally just a handicap against the fact that my Giants are booty cheeks. Done. End of notes.
Yeah, y'all got to find something, man.
I don't know. Jesus. I don't even know if Jesus can
You have
help
Malik
us.
Neighbors in a really great front four, and that's about it. It's tough. I want to say nice things about the Giants because they've always been good to me and anybody that I've talked to in that organization.
Mm-hmm.
But man, it's rough. It's just the defense is going to have to win you games, and Neighbors is going to have to make a play or two a week that only Neighbors can make. And obviously they're capable of that, but we got to change quarterbacks, dog. I can't do this.
Oh my God. I really cannot do it. I also think Shane Bowen is such an issue. My phone auto-corrected his last name to Bowell. So from now on, I will be referring to him as Shane Bowell, like bowel movement, which is basically what he does every game. He's got to get that snap count up for Abdul. I don't like even the way that he's talking about using him with McFadden out. Like, it's a whole shitstorm over there. And the play calling is doing no one any favors because you have, like, there is talent on that roster. Like, you're lying to yourself if you say that the Giants don't have talent on the roster. They do. They just don't know what to do with it is the biggest problem. And Russell Wilson is like, I don't even know. He's just got to go. Like, you got to go, man.
It's the most frustrating part about watching quarterbacks that are a little bit beyond their years that relied on athleticism to some point. You watch their legs and it's just gone. Like there's nothing that made Russell Wilson that can make Russell Wilson again.
Yeah.
It's time. End the experiment. Let the man go to
put the dog down. Put the dog down.
It's time for Winston until you think Dart's ready. And
that's what I don't understand. And like, I get, you want to put Dart. I can't believe we're already talking about the Giants. I did my best, guys. That's my fault. It was the first prop. I should have saved it for the last one there. I get you put, and we will wrap it up here with the Giants. But like, I get that you put Dart as QB2 on the depth chart. If he's not ready, fine. Like, that's fine. But bring Winston in then. Like, don't keep putting out Russell because I can't do it.
It's sad. I don't want it's sad because we went through this in Pittsburgh. Our memories of Ben Roethlisberger are not of the Hall of Fame quarterback as much as they are of the guy that, it's hard to watch. A lot of these guys, and I think it's credit to Brady. He kind of knew, hey, year 45, year 46 of my life, I might not quite be able to do this the way that I did before. I'm not going to let them see just how bad this looks and this can get. Right. I think it's tough, man. Like so much of his game was his athleticism and his ability to move around and create really, really, really special throws because he would run around for 12 seconds and there just isn't a defense ever created on planet Earth that's ready for that. But it's gone now and it's time. If he wants to be the veteran in the QB room and kind of help the young guys out and offer wisdom and knowledge, that's great. Do not throw footballs, please, for the love of God, man. Like I can't watch this.
It's time to put the balls down, Russ. Like we just gotta. I can't. It's a little brutal. All right, we'll stop talking about the Giants. Give me another prop you like for week 2.
Yeah, so it's an anti-correlation SGP, which we're big fans of over here. It's Jamison Williams under 3.5 receptions, but over 80 yards.
Love it.
It's the Bears. What the Lions do to the Bears. They're also very upset after the performance that they put on against the Packers last week. They're going against their ex-OC in Ben Johnson. I really think that when you look at how Jamison Williams is deployed, you're talking about one of the most under-discussed 1,000-yard seasons ever last year with J-Mo. And I'm not saying that he's the greatest player ever to kind of play the field stretcher position that he plays, but when he does get a big catch, it's 60, 70 yards. It's a game-changing play. It's a giant momentum shifter. And if you're under the assumption like I am that it's going to be the Amon-Ra St. Brown or the Sam Laporta or the Jahmyr Gibbs show, I think that the way that they're going to choose to put him out there and how they use him is going to be in that role. So it's very likely that he has less than 3.5 receptions. I think the under is actually kind of juiced, but what he does with them, I think it was like plus 2,800 when I put it together on FanDuel.
Okay.
It's in that spot where if he gets over 4 receptions, you just kind of live with that and you move on. But 28-1 for a stat line that he's had multiple times as an NFL player and less than 1 in every 28 games feels like a pretty good deal.
Yeah, it's not, again, like not uncommon for him to do this. He almost made my Stephception under the longest receptions because his is 21.5. I think minus 122 it is. I like that for him to get a long catch. I know we didn't really see that last week, but you lose your coordinators. Like the Lions are going to, I think they're going to figure it out a little bit more than people. They're all, look, we were all right. Give them a fucking second. Like they did lose their coordinators. They still have talent there. Like I think they will figure it out.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Lions yet. I'm worried about them relative to their division, and I'm worried about them long-term as Super Bowl contenders. But in terms of like, do I think this team is going to fall apart and go 6-11? No. That part of it, I'm not worried about at all.
Yeah. My next one here, Mr. Travion Henderson, was pretty involved in the receiving game. Little sneaky that people didn't. I don't know that we're talking about 6 receptions, 24 yards. Fine. Vrabel said he wants to open things up more for Henderson. I assume that probably means a little bit more rushing for him. You look at what Jonathan Taylor did last week versus Miami, got 27 yards and 30 receptions. I like the over 17.5 receiving yards, minus 110 there for Henderson.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to say bad things about Buckeyes because those are my guys.
Yeah.
But I think one of the most underrated part about Travion Henderson coming out was his pass pro. And, like a lot of the hype was about how good of a runner he is, how smart he is, how physical he can be, a lot of the clutch plays that he made last year and over his 4 years at Ohio State. But I think his best attribute actually is pass blocking. And so it's one of those things that allows you to get on the field much
That's what you want. You're on the field.
Right. Yeah. And so now, you look at a reception line, I don't think that they're going to sit at 17.5 year long. Like you're probably going to see 24, 25, 26 as we go through this thing. But he's going to be out there on pass downs, man. They trust him to do it, and they trust him to do it early, which is extremely rare of rookie running backs. But personally, I think that, it might be more of like a 40 or 50 yard day.
Okay.
I just think that's how they play it.
All right.
We might like some of the alts too.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to stay in that game really quick because there's one other guy. Also, actually, maybe I'll just ask you right now. Where are you at with this Miami Colts? Oh my God, they just played. Why can I not think right now? Miami New England game. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I would not touch a side or a total in this game.
Okay. Yeah.
Very weird things happen every time these two teams play each other. What I will tell you is there are very few NFL week 1 games where it looked like someone quit. Like you can count on your hand how many of them you've seen. You can be bad. You can score 0 points. You can just be a really bad team. But the Dolphins look like they quit. And that's a much bigger organizational problem than I think anything that has gone on in New England in the past few years is.
Right.
It kind of seems like McDaniel has this team checked out. They're not.
It's not pretty.
It's one thing to not be competitive. They're not competitive for the wrong reasons. It's not that they don't have the talent. It's not that, they missed on OC/DC hires. It's just they seem checked out. And I don't know that there is a football way to solve that.
Yeah. I don't know. And Miami's defense too. It's just like, I don't even know what type of product they're I don't know what to even describe that. It's so atrocious. And I get that the Giants are good. And I posted a reel and a short today, and you guys can say whatever you want, but the Giants at least unfortunately look like they're trying, the players. The Dolphins do not look like, a lot of them look very much checked out. There's at least players still on the Giants trying. Whether that effort is going a long way is one thing, but they're still a little bit locked into actually playing the sport of football with their team.
Yeah, the Dolphins turned Daniel Jones into Joe Montana,
right?
Sunday. And as all of your Giants fans are well aware, that is not in the usual range of outcomes for a Daniel Jones start. And I am optimistic about what he can do here in Indy, but man, that was hard to watch for multiple reasons, but mostly you can't quit. It's week 1.
Yeah.
This is an 18-week season. You cannot.
It's way too early.
Yeah. Man,
way too early. Staying in that New England game, though, I do like Hunter Henry to go over the 32.5 receiving yards. He seems to be Drake May's little baby blanket. I wouldn't even knock you if you went after the over 3.5 receptions at plus 118. I'm just sticking with the yards here. Last week, 8 targets, 4 receptions, 66 yards. His longest was 27. I gave out his longest on Twitter because I knew it would move, and it did move. We saw it. Warren did. Again, May is kind of relying on him a lot right now as he continues to get comfortable. And I think we see that, as, these next couple of weeks approach as well.
Yeah, I think, any young QB is going to want a big security blanket like Hunter is. and without kind of fully dissecting what Stephon Diggs is going to become there.
Right.
You need a number one, and right now it kind of seems like Hunter Henry is the third, and I gotta have it. That's my guy. And we obviously put a big premium on that over here. So to me, I think, when you look at Henry and what he's done in multiple offensive systems, he might be the best value Patriot pass catcher that we have this year.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. Any other props that you like?
Yeah, it's JSN and it's reception again. It's over 5.5. There's no one else, man. Like, there is no one else. It's Mike McDonald's trying to rebuild that defense. They're trying to be, a much more productive unit, as a team than they have been the past couple of years. But they got one pass catcher, and he's damn good. He's great at what he does, no matter where you line him up. They are going to have to feed him all year long. I wouldn't be surprised if that number, much like a Justin Jefferson, much like a Malik Neighbors, much like a Jamar Chase, that number steams up to 6.5, 7.5, maybe even 8.5 throughout the year, as we get more data. But I don't see a world where he gets less than 5.5 receptions.
He's also there. He's also getting disrespect. He's someone who, they're opening a lot of these, the names that you think, Nico Collins, Justin Jefferson, Malik Neighbors, Jamar Chase, like they open their longest receptions anywhere from 25 to 27.5. He's sitting there at 22.5. I like taking that. I didn't even look to see if he did it last week. I don't really care if he did. The opportunity is going to be there for him to get over that number. And I think for right now, where they're valuing him in the market, it's worth taking the over as far as his longest reception goes.
Yeah, I think, so much of their offense is built around, we're going to run the damn ball. And then eventually it's going to be hard play action and we're going to take a shot. And I don't know who else you're taking a shot to. Shout out Jake Bobo,
Jake Bobo.
Salute to my guy, but I don't think we're scheming up deep posts for my guy, sadly.
Yeah. I rarely get to talk shit about the Eagles on this show because they've just been the Eagles for quite a few years now. But there's one player that we could talk about here, and it's Adoree Jackson. And Adoree Jackson, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I tweeted it when the game came on last week. I was like, oh, I didn't even know Adoree was I didn't know he was actually play. You guys are starting him. You didn't just sign him for depth. He's actually starting for you. He allowed the most yards by a cornerback last week with 103. I do not foresee the Eagles rolling him out for many weeks, but they're going to roll him out this week. Who do you think Adoree is on this week? Is it Juju?
In my head, I've been trying for the last week. So I was there for that game. And, when you get to watch, your quote unquote all 22 in person, when you have a seat in an area that's not super duper close to the field, but, enough that you get that kind of visual, it was bad, man. It was so much worse than it even looked on television. He got burned damn near every time that he had a route.
Really bad.
And whether or not they threw it or not. And I'm sitting there in the stands next to people, and we're all just are they really going to leave him out there? This is a Super Bowl championship caliber team, right? How in the world are you leaving Adoree Jackson out there again? And the thing is, it's at some point you've got to figure out, we need the depth at corner. Go sign somebody. There's someone on the practice squad. Anyone is better than this. At some point, you're to the point where try literally anything else.
Yeah.
And instead, they just left him out there.
Yeah, I know. It's bad. I think I like Juju's longest at 15.5. Before we continue with a couple more player props and then talk about triple Ds, we're brought to you by mybookie.ag. MyBookie is your place to bet on football and everything else. Their prop builder is second to none. Their motto is bet on anything, anywhere, anytime. Easy deposit and lightning fast payouts using crypto. I have said it, and usually I change my pick for this, but I am not going to do that. I'm staying on the Broncos -2.5, -110. The Sharps can be on the Colts. Everyone and their mom can be on their Colts. No one knows their ex better than themselves. That defense is great. Say whatever you want about Bo Nix. I don't really give a shit how the offense looks. The Broncos defense is not Miami's defense. Head to mybookie.ag, promo code SMALLS for 100% bet back bonus up to $500 for new customers. That's mybookie.ag, promo code SMALLS. And the NFL is back on rhythm. And this week, I'm putting their record on their props to the test this week. Rhythm introduced a leaderboard with weekly cash prizes just for tracking your bets in the app. Track 5 bets at the same type from any model you build, and you could win $1,000. They have one of their best bets is Russell Wilson, Mr. Limited, to go over his 19.5 passing completions at -118. So let's roll with it. They're predicting him to have 27.5. I can't even say that seriously. With a 70% win probability. Get your 7-day free trial at sportsgamblingpodcast.com/rhythm. He had 17 last week. We'll just see how that goes. Any other props you were looking at here?
Yeah, it's not necessarily a prop. We're going to go on the college football route.
Yeah.
It's a side here, and it's South Florida plus 17.5.
Okay.
They beat Boise State into submission week 1, like left the Broncos in a state of disrepair. And then last week, all they did to follow up that act was beat Florida at Florida. And, for teams that have a talent disparity in the manner that they're going to Miami this week, Miami's the better team. But they've got something going on down there, man. Alex Golesh is a head coach that you need to know the name of. He's the head coach at South Florida. He will get a much bigger job soon. But they're just beating the shit out of teams that have talent advantages over them. And when you look at Miami, again, super talented roster, super talented, coaching staff. It's just, there's something in the water in South Florida. They're doing something different. Go Bulls.
Okay. Now I have to ask you about Fifi and the Wildcats. What are we thinking this week?
Give me Kansas State.
Oh, fuck you. Come on.
Give me Kansas State in the Battle of the Wildcats.
What the hell? Whatever.
Kansas State's -1.5. Give me K-State. I know.
That's so mean. So rude.
It's not, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to win the people coin here, Steph.
That's fine. Whatever.
I get it. When your quarterback
Fifi is so fun to watch.
He's shorter than me.
He's fun.
I'm 5'10". He's shorter.
He's fun. He's fun to watch. He's a good time.
Yeah, that's because he's 3 inches taller than you.
It's also the only team I have that does anything worth a damn the last 2 weeks. So it's the only thing I have to even kind of root for. So
I'm sorry. I think you're going to be saddened this week.
I'm sorry. I don't care. It doesn't even matter. I'm fucking dead inside anyways. All right. I'll just rip through these last couple. I have two more props I like that I didn't give out. J.K. Dobbins over 45.5 rushing yards at -110. You guys can stay obsessed with RJ Harvey. That's fucking fine. I don't give a fuck. I hear you guys. I see you guys. I got it. The Colts were ass against Miami, good against Miami, whatever, but they were last in opponent rush EPA. So listen, Payne needs to run the damn ball. Let them figure it out. 45.5 is a ridiculous line. Last one is Chuba Hubbard. Chubbs for Chuba. Take is over 11.5 receiving yards. If you want the longest, it's 8.5 -104. We'll do triple Ds. What would your dad bet be this week?
Ooh. Anybody that plays against Miami money lines
Okay.
or New England this week. It's so bad that I almost don't even have words. What we saw.
Why? But everyone is Miami is gonna figure. Does that team look to you guys like a team that's gonna figure it out? I get Tua's. What is he never lost to? I don't know what. There's enough.
They're gonna figure out flight plans to Cancun.
Yeah.
Before. This team has already quit. It's over.
And if anything, I think it's going to get worse because they're going to force things that they shouldn't do because out of desperation, McDaniel's going to start to get real stupid. It's going to stink like desperation out there.
Yeah, and the crazy part is he's a great OC, and he was always a great OC.
He's not meant to be a coach.
But like, not everybody's cut out for that. I tweeted this out yesterday or 2 days ago.
It was a great tweet. It was a great tweet.
Everyone wants to be a CEO.
Yeah.
You grow up and you have aspirations of being the guy that runs the show. But you need presidents, you need CFOs, you need middle management, you need people that are working directly with the people that your company services. Like you absolutely cannot have everyone trying to be a CEO at the same time. And McDaniel's a particular example where I think that he knows now what his best role is. And if he gets another shot, Josh McDaniels or, several others that we've seen kind of go through the coach retread cycle, I think that as an OC, he's going to appreciate it a lot more. I wouldn't be surprised to see him end up back in San Francisco, but
that's what I think is going to end up happening, honestly.
Yeah, we have a rehabilitation program. It's all the Niners.
It's so funny. My dad bet is going to be Brenton Strange for his longest reception over 15.5, -110. And Njoku had a long of 17. Fannin Jr. had a long of 22 last week. Brenton Strange looking at 4 targets, 4 receptions, 59 yards, long of 24. Everyone's talking about Brian Thomas Jr. That's fine. But also Brenton Strange had a good performance. So why don't we talk a little bit about Brenton Strange? Bengals D is a little meh. I think I don't know.
A little?
I like this here. I know. Well, I'm trying to be a little fucking nice. I don't know. It looks like that looks fucking awful.
The Bengals defense, and I think I said this during the week when they were playing.
But they don't care. I don't feel fucking bad because you didn't address it. So now
there were a collection of dudes that met at the local Hyatt. Not to say that they're not talented, not to say that they can't do something. You've never met each other. The linebackers have no idea where they're going. The DBs are literally you and I.
It's not cute.
It's not good, cute. Man. And you know what? I'm going to say this for all my Bengals fans out there. It was not Lou Anarumo's fault. He had you a great defense. You stripped everything from him and expected the product to remain the same. That is just fucking dumb. That is stupid.
That's very stupid. I agree with you. Who's your dog of the week?
Ooh, I'm trying to think right now.
I'm kind of going to make you help me with mine. I'm pretty tempted to take the Patriots.
No one's going to say this. I'm a Rams fan, so I feel bad saying this. Cam Ward's kind of a dog. I don't know if you paid attention.
You think?
I think that there's a chance that Cam Ward just goes thermo and it's the Rams that are unfortunately the victim this week. But
5.5.
Every so often, there's a quarterback that comes into the league that just has undeniable aura and belief in who they are.
Like Jackson.
Last year it was Jaden Daniels. We love Drake May over here. But man, no one's talking about Cam Ward.
And his receivers had a lot of drops. A lot of drops there.
Are drops sticky? Like, do we think that they're going to drop as many balls this week as they did last week? Do we think the Rams are going to play as well? Like, I love Matthew Stafford with all my heart. Like,
what's the look ahead? Who do the Rams have next week?
I cannot remember off the top of my head.
I wonder who they have. They have the Eagles. Okay, hold on. We might have found a look here.
And I hate going against my own team, but like when you look at like a spot where someone is going to let you down in terms of expected performance versus actual performance, this is kind of the spot. Like it's the Titans. Nobody takes them seriously. Everybody's talking about how bad they're going to be.
They lost a lot of penalties too. If they can clean it up, even just, it was like 131 yards or something. Like if they can clean it up even like a little bit too.
This could be this week's Steelers Jets where everybody's sitting there like, how the fuck is this game 30-27 with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter? He has something, man. I don't know. I would love to sit here and tell you that the Rams are going to blow them out. I don't see that outcome happening. And so as long as you keep a dude like that has that dog in him in it, I think it could happen.
I was so confident to come in here and be like, my dog is New England plus 1.5. But I kind of want to take the Titans plus 5.5. I kind of want to do it now.
Fun.
It is fun. It absolutely is fun. You gave out, what was that? Who was it? The J. Will bet. That was like, what was it? What did you say the odds were on that?
Jamison Williams. So we call them anti-correlation SGPs.
Yes, I know what they're fucking called. Look at this man mansplaining. I hate men.
No. I'm doing this particularly because it's you.
Okay, thank you so much. You're so sweet.
But it was under 3.5 receptions and over 80 yards.
And what was the odds on that?
I think it was like 28, 29 to 1, somewhere in there.
Okay. I don't have a number on this parlay. I will post it once I have it, but we're going to do one of these life event parlays. So Trevion Henderson got engaged. If you're into that sort of thing, we'll take his 20 plus receiving yards. We're going to take Dexter Lawrence to have a sack. He just had a baby, and JJ McCarthy is expected to have a baby any second now. I might have already had it. We're going to take JJ McCarthy's rushing yards. Once I get the number for that, I will let you guys know. His interception might be more fun. I'll let you guys know what we end up doing for the dumb fuck there. Any final thoughts? What's the biggest question going into week 2 you have?
I think the biggest question going into week 2 is, does the NFC have a team that's capable of consistently competing with the Eagles? Last year, we thought it might be the Lions. Find out tonight. Yeah. I mean, last year we thought it might be the Lions. Obviously, the Commanders were in there for a minute. The Packers are in there right now with Micah Parsons. Damn you, Jerry. We've got a couple of really fun teams in the NFC, but, until someone really knocks off the Eagles, we're going to be in that spot where we're just waiting for someone to do it. It's kind of like the AFC with the Chiefs. The Bengals did it once. We're waiting for the Bills and the Ravens and somebody else to potentially take that mantle. But I think on both sides, it's, can anybody knock off KC? Can anybody knock off Philly? Until then, that's your Super Bowl future.
To be determined. I don't know. Yeah. I hope that the Eagles just have a horrible season, but that's just me being an asshole. Obviously, that's what I would prefer. That's my preference.
I don't think so.
Tell me what your thermostat is set at right now before I get out of here. You texted me. What's your thermostat set at? I'm like, I don't want to be part of your science experiment.
I leave mine at 68.
It's like your AC is on right now. Is it hot in Chicago right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 75 outside right now.
Okay. I think 68 is where I leave it at. But again, I'm like, I feel like you were expecting a girl answer, and I don't have a girl answer.
Yeah. No. What I don't understand about like women in thermostats versus the shower, like someone's got to explain this to me. Why do you take showers in nuclear lava, but the thermostat is set to 60 degrees?
I have to burn.
What is going on?
I have to burn my sins off and on.
What is going on? Okay. Hey.
I don't know. Wait, are you saying girls keep like the house cold?
Yeah, but it's not just like regular cold. It's like 60 degrees cold.
Okay, that's psychotic. Yeah, I don't know. Every day I stray further from I don't know. I think I hang out with men too much or something because I don't do that. Yeah, I don't. I keep my house.
Where would anyone have gotten that idea?
What?
Said, where would anyone have gotten that idea that you hang out with men?
Fuck you. Tell everyone where they can find you and get the fuck off my
show. You can find me at Circa, yelling at her sometimes, maybe once, twice a year. Other than that, you can find me at Nanduri NFL on Twitter, and we have a lot of fun over there talking about all kinds of nonsense, not just football,
the best.
Which is the most fun part, but life too.
Yeah. Love you. Text you later. See ya. Underdog is a great place to play a pick'em where you can win up to 500x your entry. Here's a pick'em entry I love for this week. We all love a little booty. Booty higher 18.5 longest reception. Javonte Williams higher 55.5 rushing yards. And Jonathan Taylor higher 2.5 receptions. That gets you very conservative 6.6x your monies. Underdogs got a brand new offer for new customers. Play just $5 and get $50 in bonus funds when you sign up with code SMALLS. We're also brought to you by Novig. Novig is America's #1 sports prediction market. Since Novig is an exchange, you know you're getting some of the best prices in the market. It's also available in 35 plus states. If you download the Novig app, you get $50 when you spend just $5 buckaroos if you use our promo code SGPN. Get in on the action with Novig, promo code SGPN. Time for extra holes with my producer, Ryan. Everyone say, good job, producer Ryan, for the new intro because it is lovely. Everyone clap.
Yay!
Woo!
Thank you.
So good.
Thank you.
So well done. I think my favorite part is it looks like I'm eating money when I'm like taking a bite of the sundae. I don't know if you noticed that. It's really
I
funny.
didn't do that on purpose. That's
It's
just
so
the
funny.
overlay I put on it,
Yeah.
but it just did perfectly went in your, like towards your mouth like that. I noticed that too.
So funny.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite parts.
While we rip
Worked
through
out
like
that way.
some Stephception and then we'll talk Circa.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm going to rip through them really quick. I mentioned the Brenton Strange. It's my dad bet over 15.5. I like Neighbors over the 26.5. He got over the 24.5. If Russ can't capitalize on what the fuck is this guy's name? Reddy Stewart guarding Malik instead of Bland. I put him down like a dog, literally like at the center of the field in front of everyone. Ayu Manor, Tennessee's now wide receiver 2 over 14.5. His longest reception is here. Zay Flowers longest 23.5. Gibbs, I'm back on the Gibbs train. We got to do it. Over 12.5 longest. Laporta over 17.5. Naylor over 17.5. And Bijan over 12.5. For longest rush, Kyler, longest rush, over 12.5. Benson over 11.5. Very disrespectful line there. Chuba over 13.5. And Javonte Williams over 12.5. And then interceptions, Baker minus 130 and Daniel Jones plus 120.
That was so many bets right there.
Yeah. Well,
what's your favorite Stephception? I feel like got to give the people one that you.
Well, Brenton Strange
really
is obviously it. I think the Illuminor line is a little is fun if you want to sweat something out. I like Kyler's longest if we're going to do longest rush, and then Daniel Jones interception plus 120. He's throwing one.
Well, I was telling you, I like Brenton Strange too for anytime touchdown. My theory is that the Jags move the ball really well, but they look like shit in the red zone. Why not get Strange more involved? Right.
And no one's
in
talking
the red zone
about him.
Nobody's talking about him.
Oh, you know what I wanted to mention now that you just said that, actually. Sorry, not to cut you off. Demario Douglas's anytime touchdown is plus 425. When I was doing research, he had the most red zone targets of any pass catcher on New England, which I thought was interesting. And it's plus 425. He had 3. Not hearing a lot about him either. And then Metcalf's as a revenge angle. Those were 2 I liked. And Scadaboo, if you want to get really spicy.
Oh, I do like Scadaboo.
Yeah.
ASU, baby.
That's what they should have done instead of like doing those trick plays. Just Scadaboo until you get in. Just until you get in. That's what you do. Scadaboo, Scadaboo, Scadaboo. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would do. All right. What are we doing for Circa here? We're locked in Broncos.
Circa.
We decided Broncos, right?
Just one real quick on Brenton Strange. Can we call him Stranger Things? Is that a good nickname?
Yeah.
Or just get some Strange.
Daddy Strange. Strange.
Trevor.
I don't know. I love getting Strange. Get Strange or Strange?
Get Strange. I think Trevor
Strange
has
2 touchdowns. Who says no?
Okay, so Circa Picks.
Circa.
Here we're
go. Locking in Broncos. We're not thinking about it. We're just doing it.
That's out of Pick'em on Circa.
What?
Yeah, they just released the lines and it's out of Pick'em.
Why? Okay. Well,
why do you hate that? We're not giving up.
You're right. I just don't like that. I don't know. I don't like that it's moving, but that's fine.
Yeah, it reminds me of last week when it moved.
Yeah, that's what
for
I'm saying.
Miami. Okay, so it's out of Pick'em.
Broncos done.
Okay, Cowboys minus 5.5.
Yep.
You're locked in on
that? Yeah. We're not doing it. I'm not doing it until the Giants change the quarterback. We're not doing it.
What do you think about Steelers -3 versus the Seahawks?
I like it.
Okay. That's
I'm not gonna put on it.
Do you like any underdogs?
What was
Because most of mine were coming up. I realized I was picking mostly favorites.
You might not love this. What do they have the Panthers at against your Cardinals?
+7.
I don't hate that. That would be one that piques my interest. After listening to Sean and Kramer, don't love the Bucs as much anymore. What do they have the Falcons at?
+3.5.
God, that line's moved.
I kind of like the Falcons +3.5 versus the Vikings. Is that crazy?
It's not crazy. I think I can get there.
I just feel like McCarthy had one good quarter out of 4.
And he's having a baby today.
And he's having a baby.
And Ginkle's out. Cashman's out.
And Penix actually looked good.
And they never play. Although I see Zach in the chat. Zach, wasn't the last time that they like blew a team out like week 2 last year at home against the Texans, or was that later in the season? Or am I making things up? I might be making things up.
Yeah, Zach says Vikings always play a 1-score game.
All right, let's do it. It's locking Falcons. I'm fine with it.
Okay, wow.
I'm fine with it. It's fine. I'm not gonna think twice. What about Patriots?
Everything you've been saying makes me nervous.
I know. I'm nervous about that one. But
and Anand said he wouldn't touch it too.
But then what else do you do? Do you go listening to Sean and Ryan, I thought about it a little bit too. I think this is kind of a Bills letdown spot. What do they have it at?
+6.5 for the Jets.
I could maybe get there. I don't think I could lock it in right now with you, but like I think that would be one I would circle.
That was one I actually just put in a DraftKings bet on. It's Circa. I'm not quite there to make it one of our picks, but
yeah,
I clearly like it at least. And
is the Chiefs game a pick 'em?
It's +1 Chiefs.
Okay. These were my first. I tried to do this at the beginning of the week, so that I would see where my head was at. The spreads that I clicked at the beginning of the week were Green Bay 3.5, Pats +1.5, Cowboys 4.5, Broncos 2.5, and Bucks 2.5. Those were what I locked in on Monday at noon for myself. Right. I don't know if any of those. There's something about that Bucks game that's sketching me out now, and I don't know if I'm overthinking it. But it's Texans home opener. The defense is very, very good. Like, I don't know. Divisional game.
That's one I actually just haven't thought about that much.
Yeah, I see everyone saying the Commanders. I'm not doing it. I don't think if you watch the Commanders Giants game, like I don't think the Commanders they didn't look like the Packers. That's for sure. And I don't feel comfortable.
We can't pick the Commanders anyway. We're not going to get it in time.
We won't get it in time, and I don't want to take them anyways.
So, last one I'll throw out there. Jags +3.5.
Yeah, I can read your mind.
I just feel like the Bengals looked exactly like they have the last few seasons, starting off crappy in September.
Mm-hmm.
They let the Browns hang around. The Jaguars look good. I know it was against the Panthers.
Yeah.
But
okay.
I don't know. I think the Bengals will let them hang around plus the 3.5.
Yeah. I kind of think the Jags are either getting like their backs blown out or they're covering this number with ease kind of thing. Like it's like they're going to win outright, I mean.
And the Bengals held the Browns to 16 points, but that's the Browns. You've got Flacco. Who else? Who's even on that team? I don't even know. besides Njoku. I'm forgetting. There's that new rookie tight end that people are excited about. What's his name?
Njoku, Jeudy. Yeah.
So
okay.
I think we're
in a good spot. We're in a better spot than we were this time last week.
Okay, so the ones we have locked in:
Broncos
pick 'em. Cowboys -5.5. Falcons +3.5. And we are considering Steelers -3.
Steelers. We talked about Jets. What do they have the Lions line at? Just out of curiosity.
-5.5.
Okay, I also don't hate that. And then we're considering
that game just smells fishy to me.
Yeah,
neither team looked great, although the Bears did look great for a while. I mean, they did look solid for the first 3 quarters of that game.
But like my thing is, are the Lions really gonna lose at home versus Ben Johnson coming off of really shitty loss?
I agree. I like the Lions though.
I think I do too.
If I had to pick a side.
Okay. All right.
But again, divisional game,
which is good.
Do you want me to put Lions just on our list of maybes?
Yeah, put it on our list.
All right. There we go. So on our list, Steelers, Jaguars, Jets, and Lions as our maybes. All right. We're going to do some soul searching tonight.
Yeah.
And Steph will maybe tweet out our final picks.
Yeah, I'll tweet out
what
we did so that the people that are following, because I know people were asking last week. And then I'll get that I'll get the Dumbf Bet up too, but I really want that to be my Dumbf Bet this week. So we're going to wait until I get a Dexter Lawrence sack line.
All right. So do you want to talk about this Neighbors video?
Yeah, we could do that and then we can get out of here.
I got an NBF. I got a natural face. That's just what it is. Like, it's my face. I don't know. Like when y'all talk to me, I look the same way every time. I don't know just how I am, but I guess I got a small one.
I love this man with every fiber of my fucking being. If he needed a kidney, an eyeball, a lung, it doesn't matter. He can have it. The fact that he said that so naively and confidently, like that it's natural bitch face instead of resting bitch face RBF.
Yeah, I've never even heard that. Have you heard
he said it wrong, but now I will never call it anything else. It is MBF moving forward. I don't want to hear people say RBF ever again.
I like MBF. Let's do it.
So much better. I love him with my whole heart.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then this edition on Is This the Real Person?
Yes. Sean, who's a listener to the show, sent me this in a DM. Colston Yankoff. Should we bet? Is Colston Yankoff? Yankoff is crazy.
Real person.
Is he active? Is he playing? Can we get a line on him? Someone tell me I need to know more about Colston Yankoff. Who is Colston Yankoff? He's a tight end? Colston, let's see.
He's a tight end.
Colston Yankoff. Oh my God. They have he's 35-1. We have to bet Colston Yankoff to score a touchdown. What's Colston Yankoff to have a first touchdown? 150-1. Colston Yankoff. Come on. Yankoff. I'm betting it right fucking now.
I'm seeing it. What did you see for anytime touchdown?
I see anytime it says on here 35-1. You probably see something better. I don't know if this fucking site.
I see something worse on DraftKings. It's 22-1.
Ew. Oh, I see that down there. 22-1, but it looks like it says FanDuel has a 35-1. Let's see if that's accurate. I'm jumping into the game right now. La 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 la. Touchdown scores. Where are you, Mr. Yankoff? Can Mr. Yankoff please stand up? Come on,
Yankoff, come to the stage.
He's 35-1. You had to scroll all the way down. I'm going to use my touchdown jackpot. Maybe he'll be the last or the first guy.
I'm putting a bet on him right now.
You got to. How can you not? His name is
Yankoff.
Right.
All the Smalls fans. Gotta put some money in on Yankoff.
Some money on Yankoff.
We'll celebrate if he gets.
I'm betting him down $2 on him to have the first touchdown too. You never fucking know. Go off, Yankoff. We're rooting for you.
Go off Yankoff. Let's make that
Yankoff. I'm buying a jersey. Actually, no, I'm fucking not. But I will root for the only player.
We'd have to get a specially made jersey for that.
Yeah, I'll get a Giants Yankoff jersey. All right, we're gonna get out of here. We'll be back on Monday. I'll get the Dumbf Bet up. Let you guys know what our Circa picks finally were. Please, if you haven't reviewed the podcast yet, it helps so much. Please go rate and review that, and we will see you guys on Monday.
Stephie Smalls Show, sports gambling. Place some bets on winners and catastrophe. If you want to know where to put the money, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday is the place to be.